Figured do a Q&A at the gym. Okay, so waiting for YouTube to notify everyone. Oh, cool. I figure this is like the best way to kill cardio. Trying to slim out for the summer. Starting a little late, but it's all good. Still waiting for people. Like right now it shows nobody's on, but then eventually you're gonna start seeing like a bunch of people. What's up, Jesus Flores? What's going on, man? How you doing? Gavin, what's up? How's everybody doing today? I am in Southern California. Angel, what's up, Vic? Carlos, how's it going? Robert R, what up? How's everybody doing today? It's Friday. It's gonna be 5 o'clock right now. Hope everybody's doing well. Awesome. What is everybody up to right now? Anybody doing anything fun this Friday? Got a few people on the stream. Hopefully the connection's good. I don't think I've ever really done a live stream. Going to work. All right, man. Have a good day at work. Get that money, man. Anybody catching any movies this week? Anybody gonna go watch Jurassic World? When am I going shopping? I actually have a couple of videos planned for tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. There's a couple of videos dropping tomorrow. I'm gonna see Jurassic World Domination. Awesome. Yeah, I figured since I'm gonna be at the gym for like a good 30 minutes of cardio, I figured let's go ahead and do it like talking to you guys. Yeah, the toy hunting, I took a break from it yesterday, and there won't be one today, but there's going to be some good ones this weekend. So stay tuned for that. Are you interested in seeing Lightyear? Not really, but once it gets on the Disney, the streaming service, I'll definitely check it out. You liked the stream last night. I appreciate it, man. Thanks. That was Wet Movie 1 that I had on there. They don't make you wear a mask at the gym? No. It's pretty much up to you. What's up, Doc? Just started watching you. Love the vids. Got me into Spawn. You know, Isaac, it's funny because a lot of people lately have been getting more into Spawn because of the videos. A lot of people have been telling me that, whether it's just McFarlane toys in general or some of the Spawn stuff, which is cool. It's always cool to, help influence people into collecting figures or introducing people, I guess you can say. McFarlane is awesome. You guys know that. McFarlane, I think, is just an amazing toy company, comic book, Spawn, freaking awesome. But I have been told that a lot lately, that I've been helping people get into the Spawn scene. But the Targets down here, the Walmarts down here are still super dry, man. There's still not a lot down here. The stores are still like stocked with the same old things. Nothing really is out there. It's pretty crazy. And one day I see your collection. Jose, it's going to be hard only because of how everything is still in storage and my collections are in bins. Saw live stream yesterday. What movie was cussing like no tomorrow? Yeah, that What movie's known for his personality. He curses a lot. I try to keep it. You guys know me. I don't really cuss in my videos. What buds you got on day every day? No, these are Jim. These were Jim ones. They're Bose. I do not like them anymore. One, the battery life is not long on them, and two, they stick out. So if you guys have any good recommendations for headphones, let me know, because before this I was using Jaybirds, and then before that I was using the Beats by Dre. But if you guys have any recommendations on good headphones, Buds though, I like the Buds. I don't like the ones that are go over your ears or anything. It's not my style. I got about 20 more minutes on this. I did the Stairmaster already for 20 minutes, and now I'm doing the treadmill. So that's the plan. I've been interested in some time because my yours lasts 2 hours. Yeah, these ones now, like they won't even last me an hour with a full charge, and it's irritating because I cannot work out without music. I can't listen to the gym music either. Sometimes the gym music is just not. It's just not it. You know, it's not good music. So, are you good at arm wrestling? No, I don't think so. And not only that, but I have like joint pains on the forearms, and that's from years of lifting. Um, I I don't know how many of you guys used to follow me like years ago. I was a really built, and I had really big forearms and biceps, and I guess the years of wear and tear have like a effect on my forearms. I used to listen to action figure reviews when I was running in the gym. Really? What I usually listen to podcasting, or I watch movies. You remember the gym videos? I only had a few of them. I wanted to start a gym channel, and when I was starting to do it, or when I was doing it, it was the best time because it wasn't oversaturated like how it is now. I just didn't have a cameraman. That was the only problem. I did have people that said they would want to film for me, but it never went through. So that went nowhere. So what's up, guys? What's going on with everybody? What are some good podcasts? You know, like so I listen to like every now and then I'll listen to Joe Budden. Um, I'll listen to there's some skateboarding podcasts that I listen to. Um, a lot of it's just like music podcasts. Does anybody recommend? Has anybody know any like movie podcasts? Like they talk about like horror movies and stuff like that. It's definitely something I want to check out. I don't listen to anything. What's it? Major. Oh, you know what? I do listen to Major Wrestling Figure podcast. I do listen to that, but I need to start like, what is this? Weekly Planet is a podcast. What's Weekly Planet? What's that about? Sounds familiar. I heard that the Killer Croc figure is out. Yeah, I saw. Robert was telling me he watched a review on the Killer Croc figure. He said it looked good. Regardless, I'm still gonna get it. I saw the in hand images of Red Robin, and that looks great. I actually got a shipment coming in from Big Bad next week. My Mortal Kombat Commando Spawn is going to be in there, and a couple Pennywise surprises. Mr. Sunday's weekly podcast. Oh, that's right. I know who you're talking about. I actually follow him on YouTube. Is that on Spotify? Funniest person I met. I really don't know. I really do not know. I've met a lot of funny people in my life, but I can't tell who's like the funniest. Oh, he's not as tall as a Swamp Thing or Titan Joker. Okay, weekly. Okay, yeah, I follow that guy at Comic Book Sunday on YouTube. But to be honest with you, I haven't watched his videos in a long time. I used to watch him regularly. His YouTube channel's video. I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch a lot of YouTube stuff that I used to watch before. Like a lot of my YouTube stuff is like blog related or like skateboarding. That's a lot of stuff that I watch nowadays. So Tom Savini was kind of rude. You know, so I've been a Savini fan since, well, I knew of Savini with his work that he did in the early 2000s. Um, and no, I didn't start knowing about Savini until the 2000s, right? But I've loved his work since the freaking late 90s, early 90s, late 80s. And I heard a lot of things that he was rude in person, but I saw him when I first got to Monsterpalooza. He was signing in the exhibitor area, and I was like, okay, before I leave, I'm gonna get an autograph from him. Uh, and I know he doesn't like how his Night of the Living Dead movie came out, and I personally love that freaking film. But I know he says he doesn't like it. Anyway, so I go up to him. I'm trying to have a little bit of a conversation with him. There wasn't a booth. I mean, there wasn't a line of people there for him, and he was not really answering anything. He was like basically not. He wasn't answering anything. He wasn't. I even said when we took the picture, I was like, by the way, I love your take on Night of the Living Dead. Didn't say anything. Nothing. So but I still love the guy because he's done so much work that I love. You know what I mean? Yeah, I guess you can say dismissive. He just wasn't. He just wasn't. You could just tell he wasn't having it. I don't know if he was. It's like at the end of the day, he was just over it or what it was, but I don't know. I should have probably gone when I first got there, but um, that was my experience with Savini. If I would have known he would have been there, I would have taken uh, a Blu-ray. I would have taken. I have the I think it's Twilight Times, Night of the Living Dead, which is an out-of-print copy. I would have taken that to have him sign. That's definitely something I would have done because I love that movie. I don't think he's really doing anything nowadays anymore though. But if it wasn't for Tom Savini, I mean, we wouldn't even have Greg Nicotero and K&B, if it wasn't for Savini. Who all did you meet? I don't drop money on autographs, to be honest with you. I really don't. Um, it takes a lot for me to meet someone that want to go pay for an autograph, like Kevin Conroy I did, and obviously Tom Savini. A lot of other people, like comic book artists or um, who else? Like I met a lot of comic book artists, and I'm trying to remember if they actually charged me. I don't remember. I think you just had to buy a comic, if I'm not mistaken. Who else? Who else have you heard things bad of? Linda Blair was another one that people say a lot of bad things about, but I've never met her, so personally I don't care to meet her because the only movie that I know her from is The Exorcist, so which I still think is one of the scariest movies. But I mean, I saw Bradley there. Doug Bradley. Eve Campbell, Jamie Kennedy, the guy from Scooby Doo who plays Shaggy. One of the killer clowns was there. I don't know if it was Spiky. I don't remember which one it was. And I think that was it. Oh, and Kane Hodder. Kane Hodder was there. Oh, and the guy who plays the Phantom, totally forgot his name. Billy Zane. Blair is in Hell Night too. But Monsterpalooza was definitely fun. It's definitely a place you guys need to check out if you guys are local down here. I know Son of Monsterpalooza is in October. I'm gonna buy my ticket, but I don't know if I'll go because my wife is due around that time. Killer Clown's gonna come out 2030, says IMB. 2030. It's a long time, man. The Killer Clown's theme song was so bad. It still is badass to this day. I love that film. Like one of the big things I'm hyped for, horror-wise, is the what's it called? The It TV series. What's the most I spent at Frankenstein's? I honestly could not tell you. because when they were at their old location, I used to go there on a regular, and I used to buy hot toys by the loads. Like there was times where I would just leave with like 4 or 5 hot toys. So I couldn't even answer that question. And you know, when I went to Monster Palooza, I was actually hoping there would be more toy vendors, and there really wasn't. I was like gonna drop some money on some, like if they had rare limited figures, and the only thing that I saw there that was rare was at Palaside's Goro. That was it, and that's a rare figure. And I used to have that figure, and I think I gave it away or sold it. I don't remember what I did. Yeah, the Killer Clown music is pretty good. I still think what do you guys think music wise, not score, but like by a band, the best horror song? Like the first thing that pops in my head, or soundtrack, the first thing that pops in my head is Return of the Living Dead. My favorite zombie movie of all time, Return of the Living Dead. That movie is freaking amazing, and it's to this day it still holds. I'm still buying hot toys, but way less. Price went up and all. Yeah, prices are going up for so much stuff. It's pretty crazy, man. What do we got? I'm on 22 minutes here. Incline 6.5. My speed is 3.3. And I mentioned I already did the Stairmaster for 20 minutes. So I'll probably go for 50 minutes total. Go home, do some barbecue, and then tomorrow, I'm gonna go film with Robert and Brad. Are you gonna watch Miss Marvel? Probably not. It didn't interest me. I mentioned this before. Hey, Rob, work's been doing good. Thank you for asking. I mentioned this before about Marvel, the MCU. I'm getting burned out, guys. I'm getting burned out with the Marvel movies. And I hate to say it because I love the MCU, but I'm getting so burned out. And it's like the same formula for every freaking movie. But I'm getting really burned out. Send him our regards from the chat. I'll let him know. If you had to pick to come out, Spider-Man 4, Amazing Spider-Man 3, it's a great question because both are. Andrew Garfield was a great Spider-Man. So was Tobey Maguire, and that's pure nostalgia. Who's directing it, though? Who's directing it? The MCU is getting repetitive. It really is. Did you hear that? No, it's not their might. They're going to make an It prequel series on HBO Max. They already have a director and writer. I think Andy Muschietti is directing the first 1 or 2 episodes. You're Rob the Scalper. You probably are Rob the Scalper. But yeah, the MCU. Okay, the last MCU movie I watched in theater. This is how much like I am just over it now. Damn, I don't even know what the last MCU what I saw in theater was. Don't remember. I didn't watch Doctor Strange. When I found out that the only reason why I wanted to watch Doctor Strange was if Tom Cruise was in there as Iron Man, which was rumored, but he wasn't. That was the only reason why I wanted to watch it. But I really don't remember. Oh yeah, Spider-Man: No Way Home. There you go. I did watch that one. The pre-MCU era of Marvel films were way better. Ghost Rider, X-Men, Daredevil, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Hulk. Don't forget about Punisher Warzone. Punisher Warzone was awesome, and you can't forget about Blade either. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, Constantine. Well, Constantine's not MCU. That's DC. Yeah, Blade. That Kendo. Warzone. Yeah, Warzone was very underrated. I actually don't think a lot of people even watched that movie. a Marvel versus DC crossover would be awesome, and then if they merge into like the amalgam. Yeah, Warzone was a great movie. Brutal too. It's exactly what Punisher is, right? And even though the first Ghost Rider wasn't the best movie, I still enjoyed it. I watched it. Wayne Knight as his buddy. Oh man, I'm going on 50 minutes. Warzone was probably the most accurate comic book movie. Is it though? I'm trying to think. I mean, it was basically straight killing. I wonder what would be the most comic book accurate movie. What's your guys' favorite MCU movie? I like the 2004 Punisher. I didn't really care for that movie. Probably stay on for about another 5 minutes. Watchmen. Oh, Watchmen. That's a great movie. You know, Ghost have. I honestly don't remember Punisher 2004. I remember watching it once, and I was like, I'll probably never watch this again. Warzone I've seen once. But yeah, tomorrow, me and Robert are going to 2 locations we've never been to, and we're gonna film. So there'll be 2 separate episodes. So you'll probably get one of them tomorrow evening, and then the next one Sunday evening. Favorite MCU movie: Civil War or Captain America 2? I definitely think Captain America had the best trilogy in the MCU and the best films. Like overall, the best films. I really liked First Avengers. I know a lot of people didn't. I really enjoyed Civil War, and Winter Soldier was great. All right, guys. I never watched the Gotham show. Okay, guys. Cardio is over. I am going to end the stream. Thank you guys for joining this quick little chat, and we'll see you later. Stay tuned because there is a lot of toy hunting videos coming, so stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys soon.